What if you could get to your full-powered desktop, or maybe just one specific application from, well, literally anywhere, and all you need is a web browser? That's exactly the promise of the tool we're diving into today, the Omnisa Horizon Web Client. Okay, picture this. You're at the airport, maybe a library, or you're borrowing a friend's laptop. You desperately need a file or an app from your work's desktop, but you can't install any new software on the machine you're using. You're stuck, right? Well, this exact problem is what the Omnisa Horizon Web Client was built to solve. And the solution is all about giving you that freedom to access your digital workspace from absolutely anywhere without having to install a single thing. You know, for a lot of people, that kind of zero install freedom isn't just a nice to have, it's a total game changer. So what is the Omnisa Horizon Web Client, really? The official description is a clientless browser-based gateway, but let's break that down. It's just a fancy way of saying it's a secure window into your workspace, and the only key you need to open that window is the web browser you're probably using right now. It all really comes down to these three things. First, zero install access. That means no more worrying about downloads or not having admin rights. Second, true platform independence, which is huge. It means your desktop can follow you from a Windows PC to a Mac to a Chromebook, even to an iPad. And holding it all together is a secure connection, which uses a technology called the BLAST protocol to make sure everything stays safe and sound. I mean, connecting from any device with zero installation, it can feel kind of like magic, right? So let's pull back the curtain for a second and see how it all actually works. Okay, the secret sauce here is the Omnisa Horizon BLAST protocol. The best way to think about it is like a really, really good video streaming service. But instead of streaming the latest blockbuster movie, it's securely streaming your entire interactive desktop right to you. And it's all done over HTTPS, the same secure standard your bank uses, and it all just happens inside your browser tab. Super slick. Now, here's a quick but really important heads up. If you've been in the Horizon world for a while, this web client name might be new to you. For years, this exact same tech was just called HTML Access. It got a rebrand pretty recently, so don't get thrown off. It's the same awesome technology, just with a new, clearer name. So now we know what the web client is and how it works. And that brings us to the biggest question of all. When should you use it versus its more powerful sibling, the full installable native client? Honestly, making this choice is at the very heart of using Horizon the right way. So yeah, which one is right for you? It's not about one being universally better than the other. It's all about picking the right tool for the specific job you need to do at that moment. The core trade-off really boils down to this. The web client is all about convenience and instant access. The native client, on the other hand, is built for maximum performance. Think of it like this. Streaming a movie online is the web client. It's fast, easy, and works everywhere. Downloading the full 4K Blu-ray file is the native client. It takes a bit of setup, but you get the absolute best, no-compromise quality. And let's get into the weeds on where those differences really show up. Performance on the web client is good, totally fine for most things, but the native client is superior, especially if you're doing something where every millisecond of latency counts. If you have a fancy multi-monitor setup, the native client is going to give you much, much better support. And for things the browser just can't do, like connecting a specialized USB device or using really complex keyboard shortcuts, yeah, the native client is going to be your best bet, hands down. Okay, so let's say you're thinking, you know what? That instant convenience of the web client sounds perfect for me. What do you actually need to get going? Well, it's probably simpler than you think. Getting connected is basically a team effort. But your part? It's the easy part. All you need is a modern, supported web browser, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, you name it. That's it. Your IT admin handles the heavy lifting on the back end, like installing the server stuff and making sure the right firewall ports are open so your connection is totally secure. So after all that, we've kind of come full circle, right back to that central question. It's the classic battle, convenience versus power. The choice is ultimately yours, and it's all about what you need in that moment. On one side, you've got instant zero-install convenience from literally anywhere. And on the other, you've got the full-featured, dedicated power of an optimized experience on your main computer. Look, the Horizon Web Client isn't trying to replace the native client. It's a powerful and incredibly useful alternative. Each one has its time and place. So now that you know the difference, the trade-offs, and what it takes to get started, the only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. How will you choose to access your workspace?